Well, good morning, and we're somewhere in the North Atlantic. Not the best of weather, as you can see, but the ship's surprisingly smooth considering the weather is not the best. But there again, it is March in the North Atlantic, not the Caribbean. Last night we went to Bamboo, the Asian themed restaurant, but that was pretty good. The main courses were better than the starters. And this morning we're going to go to the Carinthia lounge for breakfast, which is just in front of the King's Court buffet, and they do small plates there, small prepared breakfast selections, and you can go into the buffet and bring stuff back if you want to. So it's a bit cold and windy, so I'll see you in there. So today we're going to have breakfast in the Carinthia lounge. They do a small selection, and those are my favourite. I had one of those last time. Corned beef hash bonbon. This is really hot. As I said, if you want to face the buffet or go to the main dining room, the Carinthia lounge has got a small selection of breakfast items, and this is nice. The corned beef bonbon. Mal's gone for something healthier. That's what that is. Oh, look. I think I better try something a bit healthier. A little fruit plate. So I'm at one of the BFI workshops at the moment in the Queen's room. It's the cinematography and lighting workshop. So you can see everyone's messing with the equipment there, the cameras. They're using Sony FX3s if you're interested. But we'll be back in this room later this afternoon, I hope, because Mel wants to come for a cream tea, or an afternoon tea I should say. Well, I found Mel in the Queen's room waiting for her afternoon tea. When there's a scone about, Mel's always there.
This is the menu for the afternoon tea. I like this. Nice presentation, Cunard. What could be more quintessentially British than afternoon tea? And here we have a choice of, it's served with Twining's traditional afternoon tea blend, or you can have Earl Grey and other choices of tea. You can pay extra for a glass of champagne or Prosecco, Marcus, if you want to treat me.
No thanks.
Okay. And then we go on to the savouries, a choice of from cucumber sandwiches, ham sandwiches, smoked salmon, goat cheese and coronation chicken. Freshly baked scones, fruit and plains. You'll be okay with that, Marcus? With clotted cream and jam.
Where's the food? I'm starving.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. What's it to me then?
we have smoked salmon with cream cheese, cucumber with cream cheese, goat cheese, walnuts and roasted pepper, ham with green mustard, and coronation chicken.
What's wrong?
I'll have the
Cucumber?
cucumber,
Combination chicken?
and it's the cream
Goat
cheese.
cheese?
Yeah, goat cheese. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, first,
Cucumber.
cucumber.
There we go.
Nice and fresh. No hard bits on that. All the crusts are taken off as well.
Not too bad, yeah. No hard crusts. Goat cheese and walnuts.
Okay, eat a little bit, don't like it, I like it. The other one, the coronation chicken.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Now it's on the coronation chicken. What's it like?
That's my favourite.
Yeah. I think she likes that one. We can all relax.
That's the best one.
Okay. Mel's got a fruit scone, which I don't like.
They won't.
I need a plain scone. Look at Mel's scones.
Warm.
Are they warm?
Very good. Proper frothy cream as well. What do you think of the scones, Marcus?
Nice.
Warm? Are they warm and fresh like me?
Plain.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Thank you, that's so kind. Okay, what have we got there?
I have your salted caramel chouffin, raspberry leaf fruit tart. This one is apricot pistachio berry.
Okay.
This one is chocolate brownie and
Trickle tart.
trickle tart with cotton cream.
I love the trickle tart before, it's amazing. Yeah, I love one of those.
So that's Mel's selection.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my selection. So that was afternoon tea and Queen Mary 2.
Yes.
Mel, do you enjoy?
I did. My rundown of it is this.
Go on.
Lovely room, nice music, fresh sandwiches, nice spread.
Nice spread.
Nice bread, not
Ah.
spread. Thank you very much. Warm scones and very good pastries. And the salted caramel choux bun, wow, that was
Okay.
amazing. Also, the treacle tart, the pastry is really good, but quite sweet. If you've got a sweet tooth, you will like it.
I need to go back to the room for
Sleep?
sleep.
Going in a bit of a food coma.
See you later. Bye.
Ready for thin mint?
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
We've just woken up after an afternoon sleeping, too much afternoon tea, food coma. Mel's on the back fizz.
I'm on the Bucks Fizz.
So tonight we're going to the main dining room. But I think what we'll do, we'll leave you here and we'll pick up the cruise as we approach New York on the last couple of days.
Okay.
Because at the moment, I'm doing the same sort of thing every day.
Well, you can show a little bit of what I do.
Want to see that, viewers? No, I don't think so. I just heard today I wanted to film entering New York. But we're entering New York at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. What time did you think you were going to enter New York?
Like 6 or 7 in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if I'm going to film that.
You've got to do it for your art.
At 3 o'clock in the morning. By the way, when we get to New York, the adventure is just beginning.
Ooh.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that nonsense.
To find out
Because we're
what's going
picking up a
on.
rental car and we're driving down. I don't know how we're going to drive down, which way we're going, but we're going to end up in Dollywood.
We are in the Smoky Mountains. But before we get there, we're going to Philadelphia
Yeah, and somewhere else.
and somewhere in Virginia.
So,
Which I
don't
can't
forget to
remember
like
where.
and subscribe and for all that nonsense for that part. Anyway, we'll see you a bit later on this cruise at some point. So until then, bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm up on the top deck now, and it's freezing. We're approaching Canada, and you can tell. I don't know when I'm going to insert this bit into the video, but I'm up on this deck because we're going past the site of the Titanic, just off the port side. So let me go round to the port side. So April 1912, I think it was, wasn't it? The Titanic sank basically here. Oof. We do still have ice on the deck. Last night it was actually snowing. Whoa. It is incredibly cold. I have to go inside. But just to mention, it was a Cunard ship that came to the rescue and picked up 700 survivors from the Titanic, the Carinthia. Anyway, let's go back inside. Well, good morning. From our last full sea day on board the Queen Mary 2, crossing the Atlantic to New York. I must admit, it's been one of the most relaxing crossings we've done so far. It's been cold. The decks have been closed because of ice. So we've done some of the talks, the BFI talks. Yesterday was Carinthia who directed Bend It Like Beckham and Blinded by the Light. That was interesting. Did a few of the workshops. The other one, John Hay, the director, and Mike Valentine, the underwater cameraman that's worked on James Bond and Train Spotting. Yeah, that scene in the toilet. He worked on that. We've also won a few of the quizzes as well. As you probably saw, we beat the directors in the film quiz, and the second time we came runner-up, we came seconds to a bloke on his own. So he must have been a film expert. Anyway, yesterday there was a bit of a scandal because there was a music round, film themes, and we won. And another team accused us of cheating. Mel wasn't happy because we don't cheat. One, it's only for a bit of fun, and two, the internet's so expensive, it's not worth it. Mel went off and won. Have a look at this.
Hi everyone. Well, I'm very annoyed. Do you know why? We just did a music trivia quiz. We're very good at music, especially from the 80s. We did the film quiz and there's a couple of hard questions, but generally we thought it was fairly easy. And we had full marks. Do you know what annoyed me? It took away from the actual fact that we had full marks. We don't have full marks very often. People said we were cheating. I can tell you now, this is the third quiz we've won on this cruise. In fact, we were only one off earlier of winning. Well, I can tell you now, we did not cheat. Okay? So please, if you think that's going to if you think that's happening, have the BALLS to come up to us and say it, okay? Because we did not cheat and we had full marks. That's taken all the joy away from it now. And Marcus said, "You think I'm cheating? I can't afford to have the Wi-Fi on here. It's a ridiculous price." Anyway, I'm annoyed.
Well, good morning.
Oh, I have a nice ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese toasty, was it? Ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese roll.
Okay.
Lovely ham in the buffet.
There's exciting viewers. Mel's breakfast updates. Ham and cheese. So we are waiting for the quiz to start. It's our final day's trivia. We're looking for the brainy ones to join us.
Which instrument did Mozart call the king of instruments? That's question 14. Which instrument did Mozart call the king of Instruments? What is the title of Beyonce's first solo album?
Unfortunately, Mel, we
Yeah.
didn't win
No,
the
but
last
we
quiz.
did well. We're only two
Yeah.
away from winning.
Yeah, we had 14 out of 20. The winners had 16 out of 20. Okay, viewers, the question one we should have got was, what's the red symbol on Heineken? We didn't get it. It's an easy one.
We've been to the Heineken Museum as well, so we had no excuse.
And when the answer came up, oh, that was so easy.
Yeah.
It's a red star.
You need to pause then and give them time to think.
I know.
You just told them.
What other ones did we get?
How many Oscars
Yeah.
did Forrest Gump win? Now, what do you think? I thought it was 8. But the answer is 6.
So we did okay.
You did well. There's a lot of people in here. We're saying this. It's not as if there's like 3 teams.
Yeah, the whole place was full.
It was packed again.
Yeah.
It's emptied out a bit now.
So that was the trivia. Now we're going to relax.
Yeah.
When are
We've got one more trivia at 2 o'clock.
When are we going to unpack? Pack?
I don't know. Whenever.
Pack?
We've got another trivia at 2.
Yeah.
And then we can use our little card with the stars on that we've won, and see if we can redeem something.
Yeah,
later
we've got, how many
on.
stars have we got?
5.
5 stars.
Yeah.
So we can claim a prize at 5:15 tonight.
We shall see what it is.
We'll see you there. I wonder what delights they're going to offer us for 5 stars. We'll see.
Okay, bye.
I don't know if you can hear that. The mist has drawn in and the captain sounding the foghorns. He also said we get into New York around 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So when I get up early, will I wake up in time? We'll see. It has warmed up. It's about 7 degrees now, as opposed to like minus something it was the last few days. And all the ice has melted. So in there is the swimming pool area. It's not a big area, but it's never that busy. Let's go take a look. This is the pool. We haven't really used it, to be honest. Not too bad, and it's not too busy either. Yes, the mist is definitely drawn in. So where's Mel? As I'm walking around the deck outside, it's quite cold. She's inside, in Sir Samuel's, the coffee shop that serve cakes as well. So I think I'll pop down and meet her there. A far better option, I think. Pardon me. They've got a lot of open sandwiches, like Scandinavian fishy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not so keen about it, but they do have lemon drizzle cake.
Ooh.
So I may have a slice of
And
that.
apparently, you are supposed to order a drink. They are complimentary. You are supposed to order a drink to have some food. But when I came in the other day, he said, I can get you a piece of cake anyway.
I'm going to order a drink in any case, okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have a look what I'm going to have.
Okay. One thing about the coffee on board, it's been really strong.
Yeah.
And this looks the same. Oh, it's strong.
It was strong.
It's really strong.
Lovely, thank you.
Thumbs up from Mel.
Nice.
Cake connoisseur extraordinaire.
very nice. Not as good as the one I make, but so good.
So we're back in the room and we're packing as we disembark tomorrow early. But back to the balcony, we didn't really have a chance to use it. The weather was so cold, there was no reason to come out. Oh, here comes trouble.
Look what I found.
What?
Somebody short.
I know, they were there the first day, stuck them in the top.
Oh, it won't fit your big fat head, will it?
So if you've lost a sort of a tweedy coloured baseball cap and a pair of cream coloured shorts, they're on board the Queen Mary 2 somewhere. So we just had coffee in Sir Samuel's. It's the first time we've been there. Nice little venue. And that's it. Tomorrow we're getting off. Like I said, it's nice to have outdoor space and see where you're going. But for the crossing, because it's so cold this time of year, you don't really need a balcony. Saying that, about 1,000 people are staying on board and the ship is going to the Caribbean. Which will be nice. But it's still very misty. Look at that. And eerie. I must admit, crossing the Atlantic by ship, if you've got the time, it's a nice way to travel. It's really relaxing. And when we get there, we've got the road trip. Actually, before we do anything else, Mel's packing. Let's have a look at her packing.
Don't start.
Look at her, stay on that, folks.
Yeah.
What's that? Like a bag lady.
Look at my shoes.
But luckily, because we're doing a road trip now, we'll be on land. All the hotels will have irons. That's one thing I miss, having an iron.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to hit me then.
Yeah, don't say that as if I do it on a regular basis. Gonna do that. What's wrong with my packing? You're a packing Nazi. You're not tidying any other way. This house is... Your area in the house is a right pig house.
It's that time. The bags are going out. A sad time. But not too sad for us, because we're going on the road trip.
Got something for the road trip?
Mel's got her chipsticks ready.
I don't know why I bought chipsticks.
Have you had a good trip, Mel?
Yeah, I have to do it with you, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Look, why I go for our road trip.
Are you excited about our adventure ahead of us?
Yes.
The Dollywood.
I know. And the Smoky Mountains.
The thing is, we plan to get up early at 4 o'clock in the morning to see the entrance into New York. We're on the port side, the left side, and the captain said that's the side of the Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
Will we see it?
Well, you just have to set your alarm, wouldn't you?
I have.
Oh, there we are then.
What's the time now? It's 8:30. 8.
So we're going to time for a little...
Yeah, and the clocks are going back an hour. So we are going to have an extra hour.
So we've had our dinner. We've had our din-dins, haven't
Yeah.
we? We sat next to a couple that were literally 10 miles down the road from us, which is really strange. And now we're going to go to the casino.
So next will either be us in Brooklyn Cruise Terminal or slightly earlier looking at the Statue of Liberty at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's coming up now. Well, that's it. We've made it to New York. I'm afraid I can't show you a more exciting skyline. It's still really misty, and we're in Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. Not the most exciting view. I did manage to get up last night, and I saw the bridge and the Statue of Liberty, but the island of Manhattan and all the buildings are shrouded in mist. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. But remember, I said before, the adventure has just begun, because later on this morning I'm going to pick up a rental car, and myself and Mel are going to drive down to Tennessee. We're going to take a couple of days to do it, so make sure you join us. So that's a bye from me, and a bye from, she is here.
It's me.
Bye. Bye.